coaches, players, everything in between. Let's say hi again to Katie George. It's going to be an exciting season again, Katie, for this conference.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Matt. And I'm here with Scott Draper. Scott, so good to be with you. Thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. So you are the Chief Football and Competition Officer of the conference. What does that title entail?
Yeah, I have the opportunity to oversee all of our sports, but on the football side, all the operations of our football programs, the football scheduling, the bowl relationships, all the operations of our conference operations in terms of football. So this is my 33rd year of college football. So we've had looking forward to a great season this year.
In 33 years, college football has changed a great deal.
It really has. It changed in the last 5 years, really, since COVID. And I think you're going to see another big shift, obviously, with revenue sharing started in July. But we've got some work to do as an industry to get our football calendar right. You heard our coaches talk about that a lot yesterday, where the transfer portal window should be. We've advocated for a January window, 1 January window. Those decisions are really, really key and important to get done by August before the season starts.
Where do you feel like your attention and focus is most given in your role? Yeah,
on those things right now. I think we this time of the year, obviously Media Day kicks off the season for us, but there's so much work to be done. CFP, Brett's talked a lot about that. All of those decisions that are happening now will impact what our season looks like, not just this year, but in the future. We've got to build a schedule for the 2026 season. We've got to know what the format is, what the CFP format is. So there's so many things that have to get done, and our focus right now is on those things.
You guys kick off the season in Dublin.
I know, how great, right?
It's amazing. I had the opportunity to cover last year's game over there, and I absolutely love the experience. You'll have Iowa State and Kansas State kicking off over there. Yeah. How important is an international game like that for the overall conference's brand?
We have made it a point since Brett got here of taking our league global, and to have two iconic brands playing in Ireland to kick off the season in a rivalry game. I'm not sure that's ever happened, and so we're excited about that. And then next year TCU plays North Carolina in Ireland, and we're working on others other football games potentially maybe next year and other years to play in Europe as well. So lots of opportunity for us. It's a big focus of the league, not just in football. We've got women's basketball playing in Paris. We've got baseball in Mexico. So we've got a lot of things going on.
Week 0, week 1 for the conference is no joke.
Right.
Your teams will play, I think, 14 Power 4 teams then week 1 in some of those marquee matchups. What just impressed you with the scheduling, especially in those non-conference matchups?
Well, if Cincinnati and Nebraska playing in Arrowhead on Thursday night will kick off our week 1 series for us. Auburn and Baylor, Georgia Tech and Colorado, TCU, North Carolina on Labor Day Monday. So it's the way for us to start the season, get off on the right foot. Those games matter. Those games matter for the end of the season and how we're viewed in the CFP. So there's lots of week 1 and week 2 matchups for us that mean a lot to us.
You guys did away with preseason rankings.
We did.
What led to that decision?
Yeah, I think the coaches have talked about it, and Brett has talked about it. Really, it's a narrative that was unnecessary in starting the season. You don't know who you have because of the way college football is right now. So it was really not a thing that helped our league last year. But at the end, it is what it is, and for us, we're excited about the teams we have and the competitive balance, and I think that led a lot to who the best teams are.
Competitive balance is a phrase that we've heard quite a bit throughout these 2 days here in Dallas. For you, given the fact that you've been around college football for so long, do you feel like this conference competitive balance is at its best that you've seen since being in the Big 12?
I think this will be the best year we've had. We'll have this year in terms of the players in the league, across the league. I think last year, with the 4 new schools from the Pac-12, everyone was just still trying to figure each other out. So I think this year, with the players we have, the quarterbacks in the league, not just the quarterbacks, but the coaches that we have in the league, will really make for competitive football early in the season, and then those teams will find their stride. And November was always a great time for the Big 12. Last year, we had 7 teams going into the final weekend of the season that all could have played in Arlington in our championship game. So that's kind of who we are, and we embrace that.
Just quickly, last question. You mentioned the quarterbacks. How beneficial is it for a conference overall when you have 9 incredible quarterbacks?
Well, college football in particular, is a quarterback sport, right? And you see it when you have a great one, what it can do for you. And we have the quality of player returning quarterbacks that have played well last year, have had some additions to their team skill-wise. I expect us to be really, really fun to watch.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to watch. Scott, thank you so much for stopping by and taking the time. We appreciate it.
See you.